This video is about cute fantasy creatures. Look at this cute fantasy creature. I've always really liked little kind of small cute fantasy creatures. You know, I'm talking the soot balls that carry the coal in Spirited Away, the little blue guy that runs with his bag of nuts in My Neighbour Totoro, the Kodamas that run through the forest in Princess Mononoke. I like those sort of things in films. I think it gives them kind of a unique character to them. Basically, I like Pokémon is the long and short of it. I remember as a kid I would sit for hours just drawing like new Pokémon, new evolutions. I'm sure loads of people did that as well. So I thought today I might try and draw some. I realise I say this pretty much every single episode, but if you don't know what this series is about, I'm trying to make an animated film and I'm still very much in the concept drawing phase. There's a whole playlist of videos explaining the idea. I think what's good about my idea is it is set in a fantasy world, so there's a lot of room to kind of shoehorn in these weird and wacky creatures. That's kind of the whole point of the journey that the main character goes on anyway. Well, it's not really, but like I said, I think it adds character. And it's just a bit of world building, isn't it? So I'm going to try and draw some today. I don't know, maybe I'll make up some sort of weird lore around them as well. So I'm just going to go and do some drawing now. I'm going to go and draw. Okay, so the first drawing I did is of something that I have termed the lotus turtle. More commonly known as the walking flower, the lotus turtle is a small reptile that has been known to live up to 600 years old. It spends much of its time basking in the sun as it generates its energy through the photosynthesis of the flower on its back, and in my story the lotus turtle will live in the blossom forest at the base of the Great Mountain. Each spring the lotus turtle's flower grows small fruit in the shape of chimes, and in certain parts of the blossom forest they inhabit, during spring evenings it's common to hear a light jingling, similar sort of to the sound of wind chimes, as the male lotus turtles try and attract the females by shaking their shells about. In terms of the drawing, I'm actually pretty happy with how it went, and I quite like the colours, so there you go. The next thing I decided to draw was the raindrop spirits. If you've watched this series previously, you'll know that I've already drawn these once before. It's a very simplistic design. It's essentially just a raindrop with legs. This is what I wrote down about the raindrop spirits. It is said that when nature is at its most vulnerable, rain spirits will appear to those with good hearts and guide them to the place which needs them most. When their purpose is served, younger rain spirits disperse and return to their home up inside the clouds, where they relax until the world needs them again. The elderly rain spirits will return to the roots of their favourite tree or plant in the forest and help it grow. In my story, when our main character is attempting to regenerate the bamboo forest he's travelling through, the rain spirits are going to appear and form a sort of parade which will lead him to the heart of the forest and help him in his task of regenerating it. And then the next character I drew is also a character I've drawn before, and that is of course Smoggy. Smoggy is a small humanoid cloud of smoke who is the main character's friend and work partner at his bakery. Smoggy lives in the bakery's chimney and is refueled every day when either he or the main character lights up the bread oven. Nobody really knows where Smoggy came from or even what he is, but he's accompanied the main character for a long time now, and he's a very hard worker who makes some excellent food. I actually came up with some further ideas about what Smoggy's going to do within the film, but I can't be releasing that sort of information yet. That would be massive spoilers. Just know that Smoggy has a bigger role to play within the film, and I'm happy that I've managed to find that for him. And then the last drawings I did were of these small little fish called the cloud betta, or beta, or however you pronounce that. The cloud beta is a type of small flying fish that skips around the clouds in small shoals. They are most active around sunset and sunrise as they swim towards the sun as it appears or disappears over the horizon. Like normal beta fish or betta fish, each fish has its own individual colouring and pattern, making them very pretty to look at. In my story, these will appear as the main character flies in a small biplane while he's on the lookout for a sky whale. The one I've drawn here is a little bit plain, but just know that others will be a lot more vibrant. But anyway, those are the 4 drawings that I've done this time. So there we go, we've done it. It didn't go too badly that time. I realise I've said this like 1,000 times now, but particularly with stuff like character drawing, it's always interesting to see what other people's interpretations of my drawings are. So if you are feeling like doing a bit of drawing and you feel like you want to give it a go at drawing the same things that I've drawn this episode, then please do send them to me on my Discord. There's a link in the description. There's like a section called Show Us Your Art on there. Yeah, no pressure at all. I just want to see a load of drawings of turtles with flowers on their back. Imagine if everyone who viewed this video drew a turtle with a flower on their back. I would have like 11 turtles with flowers on their back. That would be amazing. Anyway guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. I'll probably do another like cute creature drawing thing in the future. I quite enjoyed doing that, so. But yes, thanks very much for watching. This is Jude signing out, and keep animating. Oh god, I'm the worst. I'm actually the worst.